In this video, we're going to be looking at two integration problems involving indefinite integrals. And these questions are actually really beginner friendly. So yeah, let's get into it. So firstly, we have this problem over here. It asks us to integrate x squared minus 3x plus 4 dx. So first thing I want to do is actually split this up. So we would be basically integrating x squared dx like so, minus integrating 3x dx plus integrating 4 dx like so. Alright, our next step would be to use our exponent rule. So basically when we're integrating, we have to add 1 to our exponent, right? Like this. So this would be x plus 1, and this would be just plus 1, okay? So now in this case, you would take whatever expression we have over here and bring it to the denominator. So I'll show you how that works here. So it would be like this over 2 plus 1. Right? It would be x squared plus 1 over 2 plus 1. You take the exact thing and you bring it to the bottom. Okay? Alright. So let's continue on. So here we would have 3x squared over 1 plus 1. Or I'll just put this here instead. Be like this. Okay? And then here you would add on, you would have 4. But if we add 1 to it, it would just be 4x. Now something really important is that you have to add a plus c in this case when we're dealing with these type of integrals. Right? So now all you have to do is just simplify this. It would be x cubed over 3 minus 3x squared over 2 plus 4x plus c. And this is your final answer. And if you take the derivative of this, it should take you back to this, right? So if you were to take the derivative of x cubed over 3 minus 3x squared over 2 plus 4x, this should give you this. And that's how you know you integrated properly. Let's check our answer now. Let's take the derivative of x cubed over 3 minus 3x squared over 2 plus 4x plus c. So let's use power rule over here. So it would be 3x squared over 3 minus 6x over 2 plus 4. Okay? Then what would happen is these 3's would cancel out. It would be x squared minus 3x plus 4. And if we look here, this answer that we got here is basically the same as what's over here. So therefore, we integrated properly. Now let's integrate this over here. So here it asks us to integrate 63 over t to the power of 8 dt. So to integrate this, all we practically have to do is, you can't just integrate with a fraction like this, right? It would be quite a bit difficult. So what we would do, we would turn this, we know it would be 63t to the power of negative 8, right? Even though it's a negative exponent, it's still better than having it at the bottom over there. So this is how we should write it. And you would want to do something like this, because there we go. So that's how you want to write it, okay? Our next step will be to actually use our rule for integration. Remember, we add 1 to the top and we bring that expression down to the bottom. So it would be 63t negative 8 plus 1 over negative 8 plus 1. Okay? And don't forget to add plus c, okay? Don't forget to add plus c in this case. And then from here, it would be 63t to the power of negative 7 over negative 8 plus 1, which is negative 7. And don't forget your plus c. And your final answer, if you divide 63 by negative 7, you would get an answer of negative 9, and it would be t to the power of negative 7 plus c. Now we can turn this into we'd have a positive exponent by doing this. Remember, we can just we can use the same thing that we did here, but the opposite, right? So it would be equal to 9 over t to the power of 7, but it'd be negative, right? Plus c. That's it. Let's take the derivative of negative 9t to the power of negative 7 plus c to verify that what we calculated for the integral is correct. So let's use power rule over here. So it would be 63t to the power of negative 8, right? And now we can turn that into 63 over t to the power of 8, right? And now if we check our answer here, oh, it seems that we have the same thing. So we integrated correctly. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.